Hey, it's Jeannie Blaha, your angel cowgirl out of Colorado with Take a Walk with Your Angels and joyflames.com. Okay, this question has been coming in, so it's time to address it. What do you mean when you're talking about this concurrent lifetime, concurrent reality stuff? So if this is your first video that you've ever seen of me, I think I should preface this with I am an intuitive, and people come from all over the place to talk to me from spirit, and have been since as far back as I can remember. And one of the things that they have been getting really loud about is to quit calling it past lives and to call it concurrent lifetimes. So as you're thinking about this and saying, I can't even conceive of this is so bizarre, just remember that 15 years ago, 20 years ago, in the West particularly, not so much in the East, but in the West, we thought past lives was so ridiculous and far-fetched and must be well, not every one of us, but many, that it was a bunch of like new age thing or whatever, until guess what happened? You know what happened? The internet happened. And videos, MySpace, YouTube, in which parents were sharing this anomalies, which they then called prodigies of children, who at age 18 months, 2, 3, 4, 5, were creating these unbelievable masterpieces of art. They were being able to play Chopin and Mozart and Beethoven at age 2.5 to 3 when they first approached the piano. They were speaking in other languages that were not native to their community. And the list goes on and on. So people started to think, wait a minute, there's got to be something to this, because how could those children have all of that knowledge just out of the blue, right? So then it got really interesting, because then, if you've ever seen the movie Internship, in which Vince Vaughn is talking with his character, with Josh Brenner, regarding their app idea. And Vince Vaughn, not knowing that much about the internet, says, on the line, on the line. And Josh Brenner keeps saying, online, online. Well, that is how it's been for me over the last at least 15 years probably. Each time that I would say past life to somebody, a client or a friend, a family member, a loved one, I would hear in my ear, concurrent lifetime, concurrent lifetime. So then jump ahead to last fall, 2016, and two beloveds on the other side said, Jeannie, you have got to teach this quantum leaping. And of course I argued with them for a bit, because I like to bring things to my friends and family and clients in a super tangible earth way that, that can be gotten easily. It's not going to be like I could never apply this to my life. So I said, I don't know, I don't even know how to begin to talk about it, what I've been doing all my life this way. And they said, we'll give you the language. No big deal. We'll give you all the language. So they said, the need is so crucial right now for humans to awaken to their awareness, because our awareness is always on. It's whether we're awakened to it or not. And to realize that we're all co-creators, that we're all able to do anything. There's infinite possibility. There is no lack or limitation. That is a complete illusion. It doesn't matter what your background is, what you've experienced, your family life prior, your schooling, etc. This now is what you've got, this absolute now. And in this now is where all the magic happens. So I said, okay, fine, but you got to give me a really cool, easy image for people to get. And they said, okay, wagon wheel. Can you imagine a wagon wheel? And I said, well, not everybody will be able to, because it goes back a little further. And they said, fine, rims on a car, or a bicycle tire, and the frame of that bicycle tire, those rims. I said, okay, yep, I got you. So before I share this that they've shared with me, because it's not really my information, it's coming in from spirit, get out your popcorn thought poppers and pull up your greatest theater seat to get a little expanded view of your essential original self and how much you actually have connected to you, and have as far as access to a lot more than you may have thought. Okay, so here's their diagram. All right, so here you see, this is the current reality, you, okay? Your mother, your father, your boss, if you have a boss, your mate, your best friend, your dog, okay? So what does this look like in as far as this current reality compared to these concurrent lifetimes, right? Not past, not future, concurrent. So, as an example, right now in your current reality, you're saying, oh my gosh, I have had this pull, this yearning to get to Italy. I'm going to learn the language. I'm going to go take a course in it. I'm going to put it up on my iPod in my ear and learn it. And as you're learning it, you are thinking, it's like I don't have to really learn it. It's just remembering. Like I look at it and it's like I'm remembering. If you jumped out here, this lifetime right now concurrently happening, you're in Italy speaking Italian. You are connecting because you decided to. You had the intention, I'm going to learn Italian, simply with the intention you have been quantum leaping to this current lifetime. Perhaps. So, as another example, say your mate has this dream one night. He's like, the weirdest thing. Jumped out, and I had this dream. I was in Saudi Arabia, and I was using a sword and a shield, and I was fighting this whole group of people in order to win your hand. And you ended up jumping out of your current reality and having the same exact dream right here, right? So you're connected here in the quantum, having the same exact dream. You both wake up the next day, you land in your current reality from your dream state, whatever that means, whichever one is the dream. And you talk about this dream, and you're like, oh my God. So we have known each other before. I knew it. I had this distinct impression that when I met you, that wasn't the first time. Honestly, I have yet to meet somebody who has met any person that they have around them for the first time. I have not had that experience. They've always known them, not before, concurrently, somehow through here, right? Okay, here's another example. For say your dog is experiencing a physical health challenge, and you decide you're going to quantum out into the essential original self of him to remind him that guess what? That illness, that challenge was not there with his essential original energy self, right? It creeped up. Maybe it's some form of cancer or a lymphatic condition or leukemia or something. And you decide you're going to jump out there and you're going to invite him to jump with you, to leap with you. And you notice that things, the next time he goes back to the doctor, the veterinarian, things have shifted dramatically. Because your dogs, children, animals in general, love to let go of things that don't feel good. Adults, on the other hand, carry a lot more resistance for various reasons. So it's very simple. It can be very simple to do these things with your animals and your children. Say, for example, let's give you another example. Oh, say you're having an issue with your boss. You're going, what the heck? I feel like I have had this problem with my boss since we knew each other, right? And it feels like an old thing. It's been bubbling up, and it's the same theme. And you're noticing a theme reoccurring. You can actually jump to the quantum, invite him there, and heal things. Decide that you're going to have a different relationship. You're going to frequency shift up and have a completely different relationship. It's his choice, free will, or her, to meet you there, obviously. And I always encourage people to invite, check in, see if a soul really wants to meet you in the quantum, because they have free will. Not everybody wants to be happy. It's been kind of an interesting theme on the earth plane some days. People get very attached to their suffering. Did you know that? Ego is the strongest when it comes to that victim state. Oh my gosh, I've never seen the ego get that strong as akin with that. So, so this is an idea. All of this, these are all your concurrent lifetimes. Now, obviously you don't have just 10 or 15. You have hundreds. I couldn't fit that many on here. So whenever you are facing anything or experiencing some kind of challenge of any nature, ask. Ask to be connected to all of your wisdom. Ask to be connected to all of your knowing, to the solutions that always exist. And watch your life change. Because there are always solutions every single time. Anyway, this is Jeannie Blaha. I hope you enjoyed your movie of yourself. And I hope to see you soon for a walk in Colorado or on the phone or email. Take care, love and hugs, and peace.